reading. I'm just glad. It was a nice, I laughed a lot. I laughed out loud a lot. Hello everybody and welcome back. I am doing a combo video on this one. It is going to be all the things that I read in June as well as what I'm going to be doing in July. So let's get into it. The first book that I finished reading was the second book of The Daughter of the Moon Goddess, and I have the review out for that one, and that is The Heart of the Sun Warrior, and I will link it above if you haven't watched it. And yeah, I finished that one relatively quickly in June, and so I went ahead and got the review for that one out. That was my first one of the finish the series, and I did it. I finished it. I was actually kind of disappointed in that one, but overall it was a decent read to start June off with. I felt like there could have been more to it, and yeah, overall I just was kind of disappointed with that one, especially with me enjoying The Daughter of the Moon Goddess so much. It was a letdown, and I'm kind of sad about it. The second thing that I started reading was the Percy Jackson series. I started on book 2 and I finished that one, and then in between book 2 and book 3 I started reading Spy Family, the Spy Family manga series, and I loved it so much that I just binge read all 11 volumes of it. So I read volumes 1 through 11, which is out now, and I enjoyed it so stinking much. Anya is absolutely adorable, and just the dynamics between the entire family, I love it. And I'm so glad I decided to go ahead and read it instead of waiting until after I finished reading the series that I was going to be reading. I'm just glad. It was a nice, I laughed a lot. I laughed out loud a lot in this series, in the manga series. And yeah, Spy Family was a big win for June, and I'm so happy that I read it. And I can't wait for the rest of it to come out because I love it so much. I want to finish reading it. I want to know what happens. Then I started reading books 3, 4, and 5 of the Percy Jackson series, and I got through those actually pretty quickly. And I really enjoyed the series a lot more than I thought I would. There were a few things that I kind of didn't care for very much that were in the series, but I'll go over that more in the series review that I'll be doing. I will be putting that out shortly. But overall, yes, I enjoyed the Percy Jackson series a lot. The characters were very fun to read about, and the adventures were exciting, and the books were very fast-paced that I really didn't have an issue getting through it. With them, I read the books as well as listened to audio as well on my Libby app, so I got through them pretty quickly. And that's all that I read for June. I read 5 books and 11 volumes in manga. So not a bad month, honestly. Not a bad month at all. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of time reading. Next month, well, it's not next month anymore. It's already July. July, I will be continuing my Finish the Series summer. Hopefully I can get through them pretty quickly. I am going to be doing the rest of Mistborn saga first, or the Mistborn trilogy. I already have the audiobook downloaded. I'm hoping I can get the actual copies of it because I want those. So I'm going to be finishing Mistborn in July. That's my goal. They're pretty lengthy books, so I'm not going to put any more on there. I do have the third book of the Keeper of the Lost Cities here already. My son already finished reading it, so I will probably read that before I send it back to the library to get the fourth book for my son. Keeper of the Lost Cities may just be a read as I get them in from the library, because I don't have the whole series to just binge, and I will be buying, I'm probably going to end up using some birthday money here soon to get the actual copies of the Mistborn saga, Mistborn series. I'm really excited. It's gone very well. We did not get through as much of the Wingfeather Saga book 2, North Orb Eaten. We didn't get through. I think we're about halfway through now, so if we keep on trekking the way we're going, we'll probably finish it by the end of July. But with us starting school again this month, because it's hot outside and I don't want to go out there. Last week it said it was high of 98, I think, and it felt like it was like 120. It's absolutely miserable outside right now. It's the hottest it has been in several months or several years. It's been awful. The humidity is awful, the heat is awful, and I just want to stay inside. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just going to start school, and then when it gets cooler, we're gonna take a few weeks off and enjoy fall and the reprieve from heat before it gets cold. And I'm okay with that. I'm actually really glad my children are okay with that. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to start school early. I was wanting to keep on doing, or I'm kind of in between. I wanted to do a longer break, but also I want to go ahead and get started with school, because it's just too stinking hot to do anything right now. Summer in the deep south really, it kind of bites. It does. Anyway, enough rambling. Those are my plans for July. How have your plans gone for June? Did you read all the books you intended to? And what do you plan on doing for July? I may end up joining a readathon in July. I haven't decided yet, but if I do, I will let you know. Otherwise, I'm just going to be going through Mistborn. That's my goal, and to read the fourth book, or the third book of The Keeper of the Lost Cities. So yeah, those are my plans, and I'm excited. I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.